Mystica was looking forward to begin a new life in Georgia when she married the man she loves. But unfortunately, nabigo rin sila sa kanilang relationship.
So I thought, okay, it's about time to go out, to go and just relax. So that was like 4 years ago. I had to go to Georgia. I got married. But then, after 3 years of marriage, it wasn't really successful because I was really nothing but a housewife. Very opposite to the lifestyle I used to have here. You know, here's like, oh my God, you know, I had the lifestyle of a princess or as a queen, or, you know, I had all these people around me taking care of me, and then there, I had to take care of 2 of his kids. I felt like I was second class because, of course, you know, being a married man and then got divorced all of a sudden, and I realized that he married me because he just wanted to have somebody to replace and then to take care of the kids. So I realized it wasn't really love that I was really longing for, you know. So I thought I still have a life out there waiting for me. And what I did was to really had that encouragement to go out there again all by myself, going to Las Vegas. And that's when I went to Las Vegas. I organized my own band. It was called the Mystica and Her Elusive Dreams. So I stayed there for a year. I've invested some of my money there to some properties, so they're still there. It felt like when they were asking me about the story of my life, at maalaala mo kaya, straight, and then later on they got my whole life.
Though Mystica seemed to have everything she wanted in the US, mas pinili pa rin niya ang bumalik sa Pilipinas.
When I was in Las Vegas, I was actually having my Mystica and Her Elusive Dreams band, and of course, I was very happy. But then it felt like I was just starting all over again. I didn't feel like I was the star that I used to have. You know, the star career or whatever career that I had already, you know, I already had when I was here. It felt like I was just one of those struggling singers who would put up a band right there. They didn't pay me much, of course, because they didn't know me right there, right? You know, it didn't matter if you were like a big star in the Philippines or from somewhere else, but if you get to a country where you're not really used to be being famous right there, you know, you're nobody. So that's when I realized that, what am I doing here? Why do I have to exert all these efforts and everything like that, putting myself back to where I come from, while in fact, if I could go back to the Philippines, I still have a lot of fans right there, you know, and I'm sure that they're going to be still, you know, continuing to patronize me as the Mystica that you know, that they used to know. So I thought, this is it. You know, I have to give up the life that I have right there. You know, I had the big mansions and I got the big houses right there. I got all these fancy cars and expensive stuff that I had there. I had all the luxury I had there. But then if I go out, nobody knows me. I had a big house. I can't even invite anybody I could trust because I didn't know anybody. I didn't have any family. So I thought, okay, I had to give everything up. So I thought, I'm gonna rent things, everything. You know, I just had to rent things out, and then I just had to leave all my cars and everything right there. I'm gonna go back to the Philippines, having nothing, start all over again. Well, it's nothing because, you know, I came back and then you know, I got some investments in my hometown. Actually, I am actually in the process of building my 5-story building right now, and it's called Villa Mystica. So it's like a 5-story condominium type, and of course, you know, it's gonna be something that, you know, that's very nice for me to retire. You know, if ever I could retire again in the show business, because I'm not really sure how long can I stay here again, because sometimes, like, you know, in reality, some or a lot of actors or actresses, like, they go away for a little while, and then when they get back here, it would be so hard for them to come back and to start all over again. So I had the fear that that might really happen to me again. But at this point, the way I feel it, it's not really, you know, it's not really the kind of fear that I had, because right now, you know, as long as I have the, you know, I have the courage and I have the belief that I can start all over again, maybe I'm not going to do like the controversy stuff that I've done before. You know, I was more known of being the controversial.
Up next, Mystica's adventures and misadventures in the United States.
Once you have the talent, nobody can take it away from you. That's the wealth that I have at the moment.